Hi, hello. It's me. Hello. Hi. Okay, so this video is going to be about me crocheting with plastic bags. I'm making a like a basket uh like pot thing to hang from the outside of my house so that I can grow cantaloupe from it and it grows down. That's what I'm doing this week. And how I'm doing it is I have a bunch of strings of plastic that needs to be used up because, well, I cut it and I never used it. Though in the middle, I started out how you're supposed to, which is with full plastic bags. And then I started doing something where I cut them like vertically in half, like down the middle. But yeah, we're doing it in a circle. And I have not crocheted with plastic bags in probably like a month. But I saw this girl on Instagram doing this method. And I was like, oh my god, that is the cutest thing in the entire world. And she was making like baskets and totes. And I was like, oh, that's so cute. Look how fun that is. I think I'm going to make a giant snail. So yeah, that's what I'm doing this week. I really do like this a lot. And so I'm going to make it so it's like a basket with like a lip and then like holes around it and then like strings, obviously. I'm going to plant cantaloupe in it, obviously with dirt. And that's going to be my like my basket situation. And depending on how well that goes, because I'm hoping it goes well in the sense of like, oh, it like grows down and not like out how cantaloupe normally goes because, well, cantaloupe. I really hope it goes well because then I can do honeydew and watermelon and a different kind of cantaloupe. Ooh, and I could probably do pumpkins. I know it's unrealistic to like, where's my mic? There it is. I know it's unrealistic to grow 100% my food. I know that. But I would like to at least grow enough food that I can and preserve it for like 6 months out of the year. Because like we know, my mental health isn't good, so I can't do a lot of things. And it's never good, so I can't do anything. And I don't react well to medication, so. But it gives me a purpose. And like hell, I would happily if my neighbors or friends. I don't have friends. I don't know why I'm saying friends. I have neighbors. If my neighbors were like, I would like some of your fruit. Can I pay you? And I would be like, no, but you can give me an eco brick. I highly encourage that too. Like I'm working on an eco brick right now, which is literally just like plastics and polyesters, and like there's a foundation bottle in it. Like any sort of plastic that you are thinking fully, like how is this going to get reasonably recycled, especially considering my area. And if that answer is that's not getting recycled, that's going to be in a landfill. Eco brick. Ugh, it fell down. But yeah, if like they want to give me an eco brick for food, I will happily give them food. I say that like I speak to them. I think this is depressing, but I think they're scared of me. Not because the way I look or anything, because that wouldn't make sense because a lot of them have known me since I was a very small child. And so being scared of what I look like would be ridiculous. It's not like I've killed people. I just, they seem, all of my neighbors seem very distant to me. Like I'm bad. And it makes me sad. It's like I spend a lot of time outside now. Hell, if you've seen my back tan, I haven't been this tan since I was a child. My back is like tan. And like, I was very tan as a child, genetics. It takes a lot of energy to stay this pale for me. And it takes a fuck ton of sunscreen and a lot of umbrellas. Because it's I know why I tan that easily, but I'm not giving away my thing because then people will question me in my comments and I'm gonna have to do a lot of math and I don't want to. If you know, you know. And so I haven't been this tan since I was like little. And I stopped being tan and I started having an aversion to the sun because people would say shit like, "Where are you from?" Little white children would say shit like, "Where are you from?" And it was always new little white children. And I would say, "Here." But I sounded funny. So they never believed me. And then they would realize the next year, oh, she really is from here. And then it would happen all over again. It was very annoying for me. But yeah, so that traumatized me to the idea of me being tan. And now I'm like the tannest I've been in the last like better half of a decade. Literally, I don't talk about it because I'm very anti changing your skin color darker or lighter whatsoever. But like literally a lot of nights I it's so bad. I have such an aversion to myself tan that a lot of nights I lay up and I'm like, I wish I could bleach my skin. It's so bad. It's so bad. And like I know realistically I shouldn't have that type of problem thinking wise, but I do. It's not going away. It's very upsetting. But this is my basket for this week. Fun, I know. It's going to be all yellow because I happen to like the color yellow because I'm allowed to be a depressing goth little thing and like colors. Okay? But I do like the color yellow a lot. I also quite like this lipstick I'm wearing. It's very bright compared to everything else, but I feel like it works. It's a brown lip like pencil. Well, this is a brown. I think yeah, it's an eye pencil. I use it on my lips. If it can go on your eye, it can go on your lips. But if it can go on your lips, it can't go on your eye. If it's eye grade, it can go in your eye. If it's lip grade, it just won't kill you if it gets ingested. So don't put it on your eye. But yeah, this is just an eye pencil, and then this is a very pretty lipstick that I actually have I think I repurchased this on the edges, and then a very cheap light lipstick in the middle. It's quite cute. I quite like it a lot. I feel like if you were a much tanner person than me, it would look a lot more flattering. Like my mother. If my mother wore this, I feel like it'd be very flattering to her because she's a very tan woman. I am not. But yeah, so this is this week's video. I just keep going back in a circle. But yeah, this is all from yesterday. I was also thinking about making like a plastic net to go around my like a crocheted net almost to go around my bottles from my eco brick bed. No, from my eco brick bed. And I brush my hair. That's why it looks bad. Isn't that an annoying ass phenomenon? I don't brush it, it looks cute. I brush it, it looks bad. But yeah, I was thinking about doing a net and then doing like the clay around, like on top. So it has like, I guess, more structure to like around the bottles. Because that's kind of what they do with like concrete and shit, isn't it? They lay like a layer of bricks and then they do like a string or something and then they do concrete on top, I think. I don't know, I'm not a construction worker. But yeah, I don't know. I thought it'd be cute-ish. I also am like kind of scared that it's going. I'm not scared. I think it'd be cool if the plant grew through the bed a bunch, but like I know it wouldn't be great. I'm almost done with all the stash of yellow bags I had, and then I have another one, and then I cut up 4 bags I found. So I think there's gonna be enough. God damn it! I think it's a nervous habit. What in the hell? Stupid cowlick scar. I think. Oh my god! Ugh! And stop touching it. I think that's all for this video. What was that? That does feel nice. It's like pulling a muscle in my hand. Ooh, feels nice. It was like 4 times. Oh my god. Anyway, I love you all. I hope you all have an amazing week. Maybe next week I'll learn how to do my hair. It's been 20 years and I don't know, but maybe next week I will. Bye.